so here's the deal. Thank you all for waiting for me, and I appreciate you coming on. I'll kind of start everything all over again. I do see we have sound now, right? Good to go. Good sound. Very good. So I want to introduce my friend Kristin Pryor. So I've known Kristin for years and years. It's been 2 or 3 anyways, right?
More than that. 4, 5.
So Kristin was my go-to person at On Top of the World. Anytime somebody wanted to buy a home in On Top of the World, I sent them right over to Kristin because I know she's excellent at what she does, provides wonderful customer service. So Kristin has left On Top of the World and she's moved up in the world. So to Cresswind at Hammock Oaks, and that's what we're going to talk about today because I went over there yesterday. So Kristin's been trying to get me to go over there. So I said, you know what, I have a few minutes. I'm just going to pop in and see if Kristin was there.
And he did it on a day I was out of the office.
So no, she wasn't. But I told them that I work with Kristin, and I got this cool brochure here. So I'm going to send this on over to Kristin, so Kristin can sit there and kind of walk us through this because she's the expert. So without further ado, I'm going to kind of ask a few questions. You guys can ask all the questions you want as well to Kristin.
Ask away.
Cresswind at Hammock Oaks is 5 minutes from my office, and it's 5 minutes to the Villages. This is a 55-plus community, which I really didn't know until I thought Kristin had sent word over that this was a 55-plus community. Anyways, I went over there, so if any of you know anything about the Villages, Rolling Acres Road is a major road that kind of goes from one side of the Villages through this way and out to the eastern end of the Villages. Well, they made a roundabout in the middle of Rolling Acres Road. So I'm like, what the heck is this all about? So I've been saying, I gotta go. I gotta go. Finally, I went.
Yep.
And so didn't tell Kristin I was coming. I just thought I'd pop in, which I did. And like I said, she wasn't there. I guess your days off are Monday and Tuesday?
That's correct. Well, out of the office.
Yeah, no days
out of the
off.
office.
Right? Just out of the office. But if you want to buy a home, these are gorgeous homes.
Yes.
I mean, I walked through probably 5, there's 9, right?
There's 9 models, 13 floor plans. Yeah, 9 decorated models. We have a model park on site. So
it's awesome. So I went to their sales office, picked this up, left my card, told them I'm working with Kristin. So if any of you happen to be in the Villages and you pop in over there, you have to ask for Kristin Pryor when you go over there, okay? Now, you were telling me that they can sign up ahead of time?
yes, if you are coming into town or you currently live in town, Ira is able to get you registered in the portal with him and with myself. So you can reach out to either myself or Ira for additional information on that. We want to make sure that you guys receive the best customer service possible and the best experience.
That's right, you get 2 for 1. So can't beat that, right? Anyways, so tell us a little bit about Cresswind is over at Lakewood Ranches.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So a little bit about the history. We are Coulter Homes is who we are. Our brand is Cresswind, and we are located in the Southeast. So you're going to find the Cresswind brand in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and all throughout Florida. And our Cresswind brand is our 55-plus adult living communities. We do 13 floor plans, 9 decorated models, as I mentioned, that you can view, and we are unique. You have the ability to personalize your home when you build. So instead of being pre-selected packages and cookie cutter floor plans, we allow you to configure your home and your design selections.
So the model I saw, I told you I like the Sarah.
Oh, the Sarah's gorgeous, yeah.
Is that a 4-car garage on
It
the Sarah?
is. So again, going back to the personalization that we allow you to do, you can start, I'd like to back up just a second, whether you're purchasing a 1,400 square foot home all the way up to over 3,000 square feet, you can put what you want into your home. So that's important. Yes, but Ira is correct. The Sarah does have a 4-car garage on it. We offer 4-foot extensions on garages all the way up to the 4-car, contingent on the floor plan that you do select.
And it has, what is that, loft? Not a loft, but a bonus room above?
Yes, so all of our floor plans, if you're looking on our website, we have interactive floor plans that you can build your own home, but they all do start as a single-story home with the ability to add that second-story bonus room that Ira saw yesterday. So for instance, in the Sarah that you loved yesterday, with the bonus room configuration, you can build it as 1 story too.
Yeah, I saw that.
One story as well.
That's in our little brochure.
Yeah.
Can we go to your website real quick?
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna go here.
I don't know if you just want to Google Cresswind at Hammock Oaks and it'll come up to the website.
Okay.
Or www.coulterhomes.com, whatever you prefer.
Let's see here, how come this is not showing up over here? Do I
Yeah,
just drag it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll drag it. Okay, there we go. Chris,
There it is.
there we go. Boom. So,
Click on the one down below.
so Kohler Homes, Cresswind and Hammock Oak, this is the one we're talking about over here. So I encourage you guys to go over there now. Can they, if they schedule a tour? No, this isn't, what else? If they go to the website and schedule a tour, how do we make sure that
Right.
they're assigned to us?
Right, so instead of going through all of that, my recommendation would be to contact yourself or myself, and we can get you scheduled personally, because that's just a link to the internet appointment team.
Right, so don't hit that
Yeah.
schedule a tour.
Yeah.
Don't do that. We'll have problems here.
Go on there and check us out, see if you like what we do.
Go back. Okay. All right. Oh, we got Danielle over here. So yeah, don't be talking to Danielle. You got to talk to us. But if you do, you can just say, hey, I'm working with Kristin Pryor. And then Kristin will make sure that, and then just let them know that you found them through me. Okay? And that's how we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of that. So this is what the website looks like. I guess that's the Laura right there. So they're going to kind of walk you through all the different floor plans like we're going to go ahead and do. But we're going to do this. You want to do it on here or through the brochure?
Brochure, whatever you would prefer.
Yeah, let's do the brochure. Okay, so here's our brochure. Here's the brochure that we have. Christian, I need to do the mini.
Oh,
So
yeah, red, and then yeah, just scroll down. Or actually, here, since we're not doing a green screen, I might have to just do picture-in-picture. How does that look right here, Ira?
Ira, I don't know if you would like me to go over what comes in the community and the resort style lifestyle that you do get.
Is that in the beginning of the brochure?
It's going to be all included, but it'll actually give them an overview of what the community is going to consist of.
Yeah, that's
overall.
important. That's what I always like.
Yeah.
Look, you have to be, I don't want to say sold on the lifestyle there, but you have to appreciate and want the lifestyle that they have to offer. Go ahead and put us back up here. Here we go. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about, because when I was there,
Yeah.
I saw monitors,
Yes.
and I guess it's all of Cresswind at Lakewood Ranch. The lifestyle they were showing.
It might be. We are coming off of our grand opening weekend this past weekend, so it's so exciting. I've been with them for 3 months and have nurtured this along, and now we've set it free into the world, so we are up and ready for business. So some of the things that you might see do come from other Cresswinds until we get everything up and running. For instance, our clubhouse is getting started Q3 of this year, but I'd like to speak a little bit about what you do get in the community, if
Go
that
for
works.
it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Your show.
Yeah, so Cresswind and Hammock Oaks, as Ira mentioned, is located just 3 miles from the villages. We are a truly gated community, so rather than just having a gate that allows people to come and go and, slow down the flow of traffic, we are truly gated, which makes our community private to our Cresswind residents. So that's going to be number one. Number two is going to be, we have 4 key pillars. Our community is a boutique community and lifestyle. So the 4 key pillars that we are based off of is fitness, relationships, education, and entertainment. So you will find, we will have an over 18,000 square foot amenity center that, as I mentioned, is getting started Q3. Will be about a year build time, and that will consist of a full-time gym. You will have pickleball, tennis courts, bocce courts, you name it, everything going on there, and it is all included in your HOA, so there are no additional fees when you're taking a look at that. We will also have on-site entertainment with an entertainment pavilion private to Cresswind residents. And Coulter Homes has a privilege of having a musical connection in the musical industry. So we have top tier bands that tour all of our Cresswinds on a cycle. Yeah. So, and rather than having hundreds of thousands of homes and all the congestion that comes with that, we have limited the community to 826 homes. And that allows for better social interaction and getting to know your neighbors better. So that's just a little bit about what makes us different. We touched on a little earlier the ability to personalize your home, and you are able to personalize with 13 floor plans, 9 decorated models on site. You can do, for instance, here are a couple examples. We touched on, again, the expansion. If you needed more garage space, you can do that. We also offer secondary owner suites, in-law suites, and even a snore room. And I can explain more about that when you come to see me. It's quite funny. And we also do pools at time of build. So if having, the big pool that you have on site, you want your own private pool, you can have that built and completed when you move into your new home. So you have a unique design experience with us when you do go to personalize the home. It is 3 appointments paired with a design professional. And the first one's going to be an orientation of the design studio. The second one's going to be your selections, and the third would be your sign-off. We make sure that you have a nice time frame so that you can digest all of the information that we're giving you.
Let me tell you, I saw the pools.
Yeah, they're so great. They're cool.
Man, I'm getting ready to modify my pool, looking like some of those pools.
You can personalize till your heart's content.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
those are nice.
Something I failed to mention was that there is a full-time award-winning lifestyle director on site, and if you guys have ever heard of Julie from the Love Boat, That's our own Julie. So they take the guesswork out of planning all your activities, events, and the concerts. Or if you wanted to start your own concert or start your own event, they could take care of that for you. So,
Cool.
yeah.
So, how big are the home sites?
That's great. So we do have wonderful home sites. They're all going to be 130 feet deep. They're going to vary depending on collection that you choose. So we have 40, 50, and 60 wide lots. So that's going to be contingent on what floor plan you choose. And then we also, as you know, it depends on if you pick a corner lot or a pie-shaped lot and how much square footage you're actually going to get on your home site. We are also maintenance-free. So if you are looking for a maintenance-free lifestyle, we do cut your lawn, we fertilize, irrigation's included, trim all your bushes, all of that's included in there.
For the HOA?
Yeah, also Wi-Fi's included and so is cable. So the HOA is $356 approximately at build out of the clubhouse. That's what it's estimated to be. Right now it's prorated at $163 until that's complete.
Okay, so they do all the maintenance.
That's correct.
Do you own your lot?
You do.
So, that's huge.
We're a fee simple community.
Unlike on top of the world,
That's correct. Yeah.
where you own, because so many people are like, you don't own your lot?
Right.
What's
So-
a 99-year lease?
Yeah, so to get into on top of the world, if you do want a maintenance-free lifestyle, you do have to go into the leasehold properties and you do lease the land. But we are fee simple, which means you own your own property.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions about that? I have a ton, if you don't, so,
What are
all
they?
right, Wrestler, question two, being gated. If my mother-in-law tries a surprise visit, I can deny her access. Seriously, how does one accept guests in a gated community?
That's a great question. So if you are a resident, you will have a badge on your car. And if you are having somebody come visit, we actually have a system called Invera. So you will have a virtual guard there. Now, it is a live person on the other end, but you will have to call ahead and leave their name for them to gain access to the community.
No surprise visits from mom-in-law.
That's right.
They're going to have to be on the list. Renee is asking, are there pond view lots?
So we are all dry retention there, so we don't have pond view lots. We do have privacy lots, and of course Hammock Oaks is a testament to what some of those trees and what the area
Yeah.
looks like. They're really beautiful.
Yeah.
There will be water by the community, the amenity center.
Great. So Rich is saying, what's the starting price of the homes there?
Great question. We start at in the upper threes and go up from there.
So there you go. Where did you get? Rich A is saying starting price of $471,990.
Maybe that's a different community. We have a lot of communities down in Palm Beach. Starting price point is going to be very different down in that area versus Central Florida. So that could be what you see, or it could be whatever floor plan you might be looking at is a higher starting base price.
So, was it high threes?
Yes.
So there you go. You're good to go, Rich. Create sunshine or fences allowed?
They are. We allow dogs, have a lot of dog lovers out there and owners, and we do allow fences. They're black wrought iron in there.
Yeah, I like that. That's classy. I do like that. I'm going to just tell you right now, y'all, that we're going to do a live remote from Cresswind.
Yes.
We wanted to kind of just break the ice, get some questions from you guys, give you a little information about this community. But we are going to go out there because Kristin said that I can.
Yeah, first and foremost.
Yeah, because man, I mean, on top of the world, they give me a hard time about doing any kind of videos. Well, Stone Creek, they're not too bad. They allowed me to go in their are we allowed to go in the models?
Yes.
So we're gonna actually go in the model park, and we're gonna look around, and we're gonna look at some models too. So, I mean, I was really impressed with, so there was one home. What was that one I told you I found your card in?
The Jade.
The Jade? So I went in the Jade. That's a 2-2, right?
It's a 2-2 with
Two
flex.
with a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a flex room. So you walk in, and it's a very open floor plan. So I was like, wow, this is nice. So, and then you see your flex room, and then, the guest bedrooms are a little smaller. So I thought, okay, well, I'm in one of the smaller homes there. Man, oh man, I walk into that master bedroom, and that thing was huge. I thought I had a big master bedroom.
So the Jade model we offer a 4-foot extension on the owner's suite in Lanai. And when you make that change, you gain 4 feet off the back of the home. And so if you're looking for a spacious owner's suite, we certainly can deliver.
You know what they say, you don't want to make your guests too comfortable.
Yes.
So you put it all in the master, make yourself comfortable, and those guests are just going to have to deal with it and be on their way. So, man, I saw, speaking of the entertainment, I was looking at some of the bands. There was a guy who looked just like Elvis Presley. This guy was great. I hope he ends up performing there.
Well, some of those bands, they perform at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Like, they don't just do concerts for Cresswind, and that's the type of talent that we have coming in. And I just want to reiterate again, you don't have the public there at the concerts. You certainly can bring guests, but you're not going to have people coming from outside.
Yeah.
With the 826 homes, and that's as big as it's going to be quite nice to get to know everybody.
Yeah, I like that. That was one of the biggies that I was kind of wondering how many homes were going to be in there. But also the fact that you can go in there and you can stretch, you could do all these additions. I mean, I really like that. You can get creative with your home, but just from what I looked at, they're all very modern, and the appliances. I mean, so are there different grades of appliances?
There are. We use GE as our preferred brand, and
is that the cafe?
You can get all of them. So you can go into a built-in 42-inch refrigerator. So so we nobody would put everything that's in a model home, but you have the ability to. So
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say nobody, because those are pretty nice. They have gold handles on them, and it was very nice that I saw. All right, so I love the fact that it's maintenance free. I love the fact that it's fee simple on top of that, because that's a biggie. You don't normally see that, right? So you do own the land, you own your property. Now, for that, you said, okay, so they trim the bushes?
They do. They mulch once a year. They fertilize.
So, yeah, that's huge. And now, all right, talk about, again, the lifestyle a little bit more.
Sure.
So they have a gym?
They have a gym, and we also have an e-gym, where there was a piece of equipment in there yesterday when you walked into the sales center. So e-gym is actually exclusive to Coulter Homes in Cresswind. It is a 22-minute circuit. The equipment is very, it's not high-tech to use, but it is high-tech. So it's very simple to use, but you get a little wristband. The workout twice a week is what you have to do for 22 minutes, and it's almost like playing a game like Pac-Man when you do it, but it starts you at what your fitness level is for your first time, and then goes and increases as you increase your strength. So that's very popular, but we have yoga in there. We've got aerobics classes and aerobic room. You're not going to have additional fees for this. It's all included.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Yeah, we also, if you're a pickleball fanatic, and I know we have a lot of them out there, we will have pickleball courts, and we actually have, it's called the Cresswind Cup, and we have a pickleball center up in our original Cresswind up in Lake Lanier, and all of the Cresswinds around the southeast compete in this for the cup to bring home each year. So there's a lot to get involved in with pickleball.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so one thing I want to point out here real quick, and Kristin might not even know this. So one of the questions might be, what's the total acreage of Crestwind at Hammock Oaks?
You know, we were just having that discussion with our division president the other day, and I want to say it might be 8,000 acres. I don't know. I don't have an answer on that, but I can get it.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to throw that out there at her, you know. I had to get one in on her.
Yeah.
But, so, they don't have a golf course.
No.
But what many people don't know is you could walk into any of the village's country clubs, and there's 12 of them. You could walk into the pro shop anytime and say, hey, do you have an open tee time? I'd like to play golf.
Yes.
And you can go over there to the villages and play golf pretty much anytime you want. So just keep that in mind. You have access to all 12 of those championship courses over at the villages. You cannot make a tee time in advance, but you can the day of play. So you could just say, maybe walk in there in the morning and just say, hey, what tee times do you have open? Can you fit me in? You know, there might be a threesome, fit you in on a foursome. So, so there's plenty of golf if you like to golf, and even though they don't have a golf course here, you have easy access over to the villages to play their courses.
That's correct.
How many clubs will there be?
So I don't have an exact answer on that. I can tell you a lot, and if we have you in to visit, we have an example of all those clubs that are at our up and running communities right now. So over 100.
Do you have a pool?
Yeah, Junior Olympic size resort style pool, and the clubhouse is over 18,000 square feet. So it's
Wow.
quite large. They're going to have an art room, a kiln in there, all kinds of classes, billiards, you name it.
Very nice. Let's go through some of your questions, guys. Okay, so how many pets can you have and what kind?
Okay, so we don't have a restriction on dogs or the amount of dogs you have, but you can't have a kennel. So, and other than that, we don't really have a whole lot of pet restrictions in place. We don't have too much of a problem with that. I think the biggest question we get is how many dogs can I have? You can have cats, so
Okay.
yeah.
Is it in a floodplain?
No, I believe it's X, flood zone X. Yeah.
So
It's
now-
actually a really nice high elevation over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've been in this area 25 years, as you all know. And this is right off of 466. There's an entrance right off of 466, as well as Rolling Acres Road. So
And
this,
there will be a third
a
in the
third
rear.
one? Nice, okay.
Yeah, so I've been getting that question a lot. And again, we just opened out a VIP stage to the public this past weekend, so that's been a
That's why I
question.
got my VIP
Yeah.
brochure over there.
That's a question we've been getting. So I'm not sure if the third gate is going to allow guests. It might be a resident-only gate, but to be continued. I'll let you know when I get an update on that.
Wrestler. Let me warn you about Wrestler Mania. This guy's he's a real jokester here. But anyways, is the airspace Class G so you can give us an aerial view of the community with your drone? Always like to see the overall views. So yeah, I mean, we're not talking about the villages, you guys.
Right.
There's not all that control that the villages loves to maintain. Can you have chickens?
I don't think you can have chickens.
Egg prices have gone down, Renee. You don't have to worry about your chicken. No, she does have chickens. She loves her chickens. They're her pets. Racer girl, depends on how much you charge for eggs. Will the pool have lap swim
It will.
lanes?
Yes, it will.
Are there free weights in the gym?
Yes, yes. So you don't just have to do the circuit, you've got a full gym. I recommend you guys can take a look at YouTube, and we've got some videos up there of the amenities in different areas. There's even one on Cresswind Hammock Oaks that is what will be coming soon. So that'll give you a better idea of what is included in all of your amenities.
Is there an indoor pool?
No, no indoor pool.
Okay. One thing I do want to point out as well, so your HOA ultimately is going to be 326?
No, 356
356.
estimated, but at time of build out, that's what we're estimating right now.
And so it's what, 163 right now?
Yes, prorated. Mm-hmm.
And then when do you expect it to go up to the 356?
Yes. So saw the clearing yesterday with the sign up for the amenity center. So we are looking at starting the actual building in Q3 of this year, and it'll be about 12 months. So 2026 completion.
When's the first home going to be completed, do you think?
So October, well, let me back up. If you're building a home, a to-be-built home, and we have already sold homes in the community, we're looking at an October, November completion. We're about 9 months. But we do have about 12 quick move-in ready homes under construction right now.
Nice.
So we know that, people need choices, and everybody's situation's different, and some people just like what they see and, like the all-in purchase price. So we do have those, and some of those are about 3 months from completion. So.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, there's a lot of people that just don't even want to go through that home order process.
Exactly, yes.
So just for the conveniences, yeah, that would be great. But yes, so the rec center is not available yet, right? And just to kind of reiterate a little bit about the villages, their amenity fee is $199. If two people want to belong to the gym, it's $45 a person in the villages. So that's extra $90. So you're around $290 really for the amenity fee to include the gym and the amenities at the villages. Here, they're taking care of your yard.
So, and then irrigation's included.
Irrigation's
Yes,
included.
that's included. And you also have high-speed internet, and you have 70 channels of cable. That's all in there. So some of the new homeowners are coming. They are residents in the villages moving into Cresswind now. So they have been a great gauge for me to take a look at the difference of what they're paying, and they are saving a lot because
No, it's a deal.
I mean, they're able to have their home maintained, their lawn maintained, but they're paying for everything a la carte. So when you really look at the itemized list, they are saving money.
And how many gigs is the internet, do you know?
I don't. I can find that out for you.
So, man.
It might be in the VIP guide, actually, and the included features.
Put us down in the corner there. Shoot, what was I going to say? Oh, when I had cable at my house, and I'm paying for cable and I'm paying for internet, I was paying $250 a month just for cable and internet. And all this is included.
Yeah, I know.
So that's a significant savings to you guys. Just start thinking of everything you get. You get lawn maintenance, you get your mulch once a year, you get your bushes trimmed up, you get fertilizer, you get the rec center, you get a gated community, you get internet, you get cable, you get irrigation water. I'm going to tell you now, that can get a little pricey.
Yeah.
So there's a lot packed into that HOA fee.
We put together a very nice community, and a lot of people in this area aren't familiar with Coulter because they have just recently moved into the Central Florida area. So definitely that's why I wanted to come on and share, because we're not new builder, but Central Florida area, we actually are based down in West Palm.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this actually. And I really feel like, so here's the thing. Stonecrest is all built out. Most of them are older homes. That's probably about the next community close to the villages as what you get over here. So, and here you get brand new homes, state of the art, modern. What is standard? Can you kind of go to like standard features, like is court standard?
So Granite standard, real quick, I see you guys have a couple questions. I'll throw a couple answers out there real quick.
Cool.
We are going to have walking trails throughout, which are going to be great. And I saw another one on here. Someone said all the homes there will be gone by the time I'm ready to move. Gary.
That's probably Gary.
Gary,
Yeah.
no, not true. We are at about a 9-year build out.
Depends if I get a hold of the community.
Well, true.
So Gary, yeah,
And
it
it
might
is Lake
be.
County. It is Lake County. So
So yeah, it is Lake County. All the homes there will be. So are there walking trails? Is there a? Oh my! See, I told you about this guy.
So is there a pole dancing club? So
Wrestler, we want you to start this pole dancing club. All right, so you're gonna have to move here. And
So you need to speak with Julie, the lifestyle director, and she can get that taken care of for you.
Right. Does the pool have a covered section?
I don't believe so, but we'll have to take a look. Because I have not seen it out of the ground, and all the Cresswinds that have been in the Central Florida area, their clubhouses are underway. I haven't been on a site in one of them to see that.
Have you seen the pool at Stone Creek? Del Webb, you know how they have that covered area, so possibly, I don't know. Maybe we'll make the suggestion. So did we answer about the swim lap lanes?
There are lap lanes.
Okay. And then Wrestler, we want you to start that pole dancing club, dude.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, what else we got here? Can you buy resale? Years out, so he's gonna...
So yes, by that time, I'm
Yeah.
sure
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
have something like that available. And Ira's your guy for that.
That's right. Model Railroad Club, here's the deal. If there isn't one, you could probably start one.
Yes, yes.
And that's pretty much where it is everywhere. But and that's what I think. I'd love to go into a new place and start something new. And if you have anything that you can contribute to the club, hey. What's that? 18,000 square feet.
Over 18.
Over 18,000 square foot recreation center. So that's cool. Is it gas or electric?
It's gas. We're natural gas.
Wow.
It is concrete block construction, and you can do electric in there if you would like to, but it does come with gas.
So, concrete block, not your prefab poured walls that they just put up like they do little, like they do over at the villages. So these things are, and so that is why you can't do a lot of structural upgrades to a Villages home, because they all come prefab. They all come with poured walls that they bring on a truck, and then they stand them up, but here with block and stucco, that's huge, because that's what allows you to be able to stretch, your bedroom, your garage. How tall are your ceilings?
So we are, let me tell you guys a couple of things that make us different than other builders in the area when it comes to our included features. And this brings me to you asking about the height of the ceilings. We're 9'4" ceilings, which is standard on a concrete block home for the most part. But all of the tray ceilings in our homes come included. So they feel higher, over 10 foot there. So you're going to get a minimum of 2 per floor plan, and some of them have up to 4. So that's a great feature and something that we do different than other builders. We also have more windows, more glass, and more light, and larger glass. And we did that based off of customer feedback. And what they told us, our customers, was that they wanted a lighter, brighter home. So we did that.
Well, now that you mention it, yeah.
If you were in there, you might have felt it. And
Exactly.
Yeah, so we do light really well in the home if that's something that's important to you. And this one's hard to describe because we aren't in the model home right now, but we do a thing called comfort design, which is unique to us. And it lines up all the interior headers of the doors and the windows to be the same height throughout the home, and it reduces your visual noise, and it also makes the home more symmetrical. So if we were standing in a model home right now, you would take a look at all the window coverings, all that stuff, and it would all be even. And you don't notice it unless it's pointed out, but it really is a nice feature.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very
The more you know.
Yeah. And we'll point that out when we get over there and do our live stream. I think what we'll do too is we will do, if it's okay with you, we'll do a live stream Monday night.
Okay.
Because this way our audience is huge on Monday nights. And it's at night, and everybody, we're in the middle of the day here today, but we're going to do that. We're going to do a live stream Monday night, and we got a lot of people. Yeah. You may have said this, since the gated community, I assume golf carts are acceptable on the roads?
They are. There's a new, I don't know if you've seen where the new Walmart neighborhood market is going in off 466 and all that retail. You will be able to get down there with golf cart access, and you can get into the Villages if you have a street legal golf cart on your own accord.
I didn't know there was a neighborhood Walmart going in.
There is.
Nice. See, I learned something today. Roofs, or let's say shingles or roof coverings. Somebody asked me last night, why aren't there any tile roofs in the Villages? And I said probably because of cost. When you mass produce homes like the Villages does, and they're the most expensive home around really in a given community. And that's why they have bonds. There's no bonds here, right?
No, there's a bond.
There is a bond. What's the bond? Let's talk about the bond.
There is a bond. It's contingent on the series of homes, so it ranges from $1,900 to $2,100 a year.
And can you pay it off?
You can pay it off.
How much are they? Over 30 years?
Yeah.
1,900. Okay, to what? 21. Well, over at the Villages, it's 3,600.
Yeah.
Now,
it's different. They also have an assessment on their mortgage that goes in there. We don't have any of that, but that's all stuff we can talk about. Our goal is to get you in to see if you like what we do. Okay. So that's the first step. I see Cheryl Lancaster. Are the windows impact glass? We have an option in your structural selections to do all impact glass in your home.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Or you can just, if you wanted to strategically pick certain areas. So you can expand your back slider from 12 foot to 16 foot, and if you felt that was something that you wanted impact glass, so you didn't have to do all that, you could just select that as well, or a particular room. So.
Okay. Tile roofs?
No, shingle.
Okay. So speaking of that 16-foot slider, I noticed that
noticed
in
it?
the Sarah.
Yeah, makes a difference.
It was 4 panels, 4-foot panels. Man, you could just open that thing right up and it brings that pool and everything right into the house.
For sure.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. So, but, you know, just having all of these features at your fingertips, that's huge, right? So,
We do outdoor kitchens, so if you wanted a full outdoor kitchen, we do those as well at time of build.
and what I like too is the pool aspect. They'll build a pool at the time they're building the house, so that's ready to go for you. So I know there's a lot of people who like pools, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you try to get a pool aftermarket, probably going to be a year before you can get one. You'd order it. By the time you order it, by the time the permitting, by the time they could even start, minimum of a year, I would say.
Also, a thing to remember when you are dealing with new construction and you want to put it in a pool, you need to make sure, because there have been times a home goes up next to you on the other side and the pool equipment can't get back there to put the pool in. So
There you go.
that is another plus of putting a pool on at time of build.
Yeah, so you're not tearing stuff up and having to put your irrigation system back in, put your grouse back in. I mean, that could be a nightmare in itself.
We have a lot of people who do want a pool choose that option for sure. So
All right, so my wife doesn't allow me to have my own car because she's afraid where I might go and what I will do. Golf car will be my only option. Can still get in trouble, but not as much.
see that. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I know you'll be in trouble the whole time you're here, wrestler. Cheryl wants to know if she can get a direct number for you.
You can, Cheryl. My number's 352.
Can you put that, or you can't put,
Yeah, no, YouTube wouldn't let me put a phone number, like my own phone number, through the chat. It would have to be from you, but it should let us add it there. If I
Okay.
sneak around to you.
So
Well, come on
for those of
around
you who
then.
want to write down my number,
we're gonna put it in the chat
and
as
Kristian's
well.
going to put it up in the chat as well. What'd you do? Can they hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah? 352-249-8117. 249, yeah.
Spelled right?
That is correct.
Great.
And for those of you who are not located in the area, we can do virtual appointments as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'll go right out there and take a video too.
Yeah.
So if you have, what do you call your already built homes?
Our quick move-in homes,
Her quick move-in home,
move-in ready homes.
move-in ready. If you are interested in a move-in ready,
We do a really nice job with those. So those are built out with things that we hear a lot that our customers request and make sure that we put those into our homes.
okay.
Yeah. Create Sunshine looks like a promising alternative to the villages. So this is the first 55 plus community that has gone into this area in years. So it is very exciting,
Yeah.
and there's definitely a lot of buzz that there's a choice in the area, because this area does have amazing shopping and convenience and doctors and all of that. So it is a great area to be in.
Yeah, as I had mentioned earlier, like I guess your next alternative would be Stonecrest, and those are all older homes. And if you want something new and modern and shiny and bright,
Warranties, someone asked about the warranties.
Yeah, that's
We
a great
do-
question.
We do have a 1, 2, and 10-year warranty, so,
Okay.
yeah.
So walk us through the process. Now, you order a home, then it goes through the permitting process, and then you move into your home. So do you do a walkthrough with somebody
You do. So
before you close on your home?
you do.
Okay.
And you can have an inspection if you would like. It has to be 14 days before you do close on the home, so we have time to address any issues that may have been found. They just need to be licensed and insured, and, you know, we have to approve them on our list, but yes, you can.
So once they close on their home, is there a punch list period?
You have a final walkthrough, so that would be, but they do have 1 year to make those.
What about for cosmetic items?
Same thing, yeah.
1 year?
As far, I believe 1 year for anything to come in and fix that. And that's pretty typical with most builders that you see out there, is that first year you're in the home. They actually recommend that you wait and make one full list with some stuff and then have them come at the end of that year and do everything. So
Okay.
hopefully you don't find much.
So we can't get to,
No, something messed with the cable, and I don't want to mess with the stream.
Okay.
so number 2 doesn't show up?
No, it just went to that blank screen. Yeah.
We've been having some issues here. We had one last night as well. All right, let's see, anything else before those are all great questions, you guys, I appreciate it. Anything else before we sign off? Let's see, Kristin, FYI, on my phone, Ira's number is seen, but on my television, the last number is cut off. Yeah, Patty was telling me about that too last night, that all this information at the bottom is not very well.
I see it on my end, like Racer Girl, but I'll shrink it if people like Russell have issues.
Well, it might need to be a different color
Okay.
or whatever, but thanks, Wrestler. Appreciate that. And like I said, you guys, we're going to do a walkthrough when Kristin tells us it's okay.
Yeah,
We're
we'll
going
get
to do
that
a live
schedule
remote.
coming soon.
And then we're gonna we'll bring it to you probably one Monday night after like around. Well, my Monday night live starts at 6. So if we go, I don't know. Maybe we'll start a little early one night and kind of go over there. But the rec center is not built yet. Is that
No,
true?
that's correct, but we can show you where it's going to be.
Okay.
It's right there outside the sales center. And also, we can maybe put together some more interactive links for you guys so that you have quick access to view what it's going to be.
Can you show the book?
Yep.
All right, so move that over a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Keep going. All right, go ahead and just kind of thumb through. There, you see it says VIP viewer guide.
Those
So
are
you have the different collections. You have Brooks, Cooper, and Harrison collection.
That's the proximity in the villages. We're about 5 minutes from there right now in Ira's office. This is a little bit about the local lifestyle in the area. We're close to the Harris chain of lakes, Ocala and Gainesville. That's a picture of the pavilion back there where the concerts are. That's a rendering right there of what the pools look like.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. This is the 4 key pillars. Acronym is FREE: fitness, relationships, education, and entertainment. And that's a rendering of Club Cresswind and what it will look like. They are very impressive. And we spoke about the e-gym. That picture, that's the circuit that I was talking about, the 22-minute workout. But you'll also see treadmills and ellipticals and free weights and yoga, all that in the club as well.
Cool.
And then it goes into the floor plans here and all of the options that you can put into them. And those are the smaller homes. I mean, you can see they range up to.
Yeah, it's 17. 1724, the Eva.
Here comes the Jade. This is the one that the Gabriella. We don't have that model on site.
1840?
Yeah. The Jade's next.
There we are.
Yeah.
1968. I like that.
We have options to put in, you can have tubs, you guys. If you want a soaking tub, you can have one. I know a lot of people want to eliminate them right now. And you can also eliminate tubs and put in a shower in the secondary bathrooms, so. And so these are our Cooper collection, our 40-foot. And then it steps up into the Harrison collection, which is the larger homes.
Go down, bring it down a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
So the Harrison
Yeah.
collection is up there at the top.
3 elevations on the front of the homes, transitional, Spanish, and coastal, depending what appeals to you. Paver driveways are included. And,
nice.
and on your lanai as well out back.
So bonus is a second story?
Correct.
Okay.
You can do that with just a bonus with a storage room, or you can go all the way up to a guest suite with full bath. And that's what's included.
Nice.
And those, everything with a star there is, we actually have live home sites now on our website. You can see what's been sold, what's pending, what's inventory, and what has been released thus far and available. And that's a rendering of what the pool will look like.
Wow.
So you'll
There's your
see where the lap
lanes.
lanes are, and yeah, so.
That's really nice.
And a little bit on that as well about the virtual gate guard in Vera.
So stop right there for a second. We're see at the top, Cresswind at Hammock Oaks, HOA benefits. But just go ahead and Google Cresswind at Hammock Oaks. And that's what we were looking at before we had technical difficulties. But I just want to kind of, that pool right there is, I guess we can call this resort style.
It is a resort. Yeah, it is.
So,
We do get the question a lot if we have a restaurant on site, and we do not, and that's one way we keep the HOA down as well. But all of our events have food trucks that come in. Yeah, so.
love the food
Yeah,
trucks.
yeah.
All right, so all one floor. Well, all of them start off at one floor, Anna Marie, but you could put a bonus room on top of those. So Kristin is the new Vanna White. Nice job, Kristin. Anna Marie, I mean, just stay tuned. Wait till we show you on a remote tour. One of these Monday nights, you're gonna just be blown away by how nice they really are.
Yeah.
So we'll let you
Then
know.
I'll be Vanna. I'll let Kristin off the hook.
Yeah, there you go. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap it up. I want to thank you so much for attending today. And like I said, stay tuned sometime in the next, I don't know, maybe sometime in April. We can put it together where we can go out there, do a remote showing of the community and the models. All right. Anything last you want to say? Again, give them your telephone number one more time.
Sure. 352-249-8117. And just text me that you saw me on Ira and your name and information. That way I know and I can put you in my phone.
And we'll add it to the description after the fact, so if anyone...
Okay, great.
Yeah, because this is going to go into our video library, so anybody could always pull this back up. Okay. All right, there we go. I want to thank you so much for joining us on Topic Tuesday.
Yep.
This was great. My first guest on Topic Tuesday. So,
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's nice. Yeah, usually it's just me.
Oh,
Next Tuesday, the market.
So, all right, so we're going to talk about what the market is doing next Tuesday. So stand by for that. But before then, we look forward to seeing you on Monday Night Live, okay? Take care, y'all. Thank you for showing up and enjoy.